Hello crochet friends and welcome back. We're working on our pretty little granny square basket here. I tried to move the camera up a little bit so I hope you can see. It's kind of getting tall, isn't it? So I just want to make sure everybody can see what we're doing here. Okay, this is the top again. So we're going to start with a chain one. Chain one. And then we're going to work along. I'm going to grab a marker because we're going to work along in the round here, and I just want to make sure that I don't lose track of where I was at the very beginning. So we're going to single crochet each stitch around. That's it. Nice and easy, except when we get to our chains. Then we single crochet in the chain. So I'm going to show you about that. If it's the first time you've single crocheted in a chain, it's not a big deal, not hard, but it is a little different and sometimes it's a little floppy. So we are single crocheting, we're entering our stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2, right? And we're going to do this all the way around on every single stitch that we made, and this will build up the top nicely. It will give it a little bit of stability and just makes your work look a lot more finished. Now I am using the same color here as I had prior. If you would like, you could change your colors up. No big deal. If maybe you wanted the top to have a little striping or something, that would be pretty. You could use the different colors that you used in your granny square there. Okay, I am getting near my chain here. So it's a chain, it's not a stitch, right? So we know that we can't crochet into it the way we normally would a stitch, where we would go through the 2. We can't. We have to go just through 1 half and we single crochet. So through the next chain, single crochet. So see how that is there? But we want to keep it as straight as we can. Try not to twist it so that you're doing opposite sides of the handle there, because then it won't look right. Trust me, it looks wonky. So you just want to make sure you're getting that 1 loop on each chain there, going across, and then we'll get back to regular stitches. So see, not too bad. It's just a little, see how it's a little floppy, and it kind of moves around a little bit on you. So now we're back to a stitch here, but we are building it up nicely. So see how that looks? It looks pretty, doesn't it? That's always so nice. I love to put handles on things. I think it just makes it look really pretty. I don't know. It's kind of like adding a pocket. I like, especially my aprons, I love to add pockets onto my aprons because I need pockets. I don't know why. And I like to do, you know, some contrasting fabric, make it look cute. Handle's kind of like a pocket. Just makes it look nice. Adds a little extra. Okay, so we're going along. These are all, like I said, all single crochets in the single crochet stitches and the chain spaces. So we're approaching our next handle, and we're going to do the same thing we did for the other one, okay? All right, here I am. That's my last stitch. I'm going to go here into my chain, and it picks up just the half. And I'm going to do my best to keep it straight and not twist it. I think I needed that one. Couldn't tell if I was already in it or not, because it is a little confusing when it's just that half, right? Just take your time. We all get a little mixed up with it. It's different when we get so used to a nice stitch, but it's okay. It's okay. It really builds it up nice. Okay, and then we should be back to stitches here. Here's a stitch. And that kind of pulls it nice, doesn't it? And then a stitch. And what we want to do is join with a slip stitch when we get to the beginning here. And that was our chain, so here's our first stitch. Enter, yarn over and pull through, and pull through again for a slip stitch. And move up your marker. We're gonna go around one more time for our last round here. Okay, oh, we're so close to being done with our basket. Then we have tails to do. We need to tuck in all these tails, but that's no big deal. We can just sit and do that at our leisure, right? Chain one. Okay, so we're chained one, and now we're just single crocheting around. That's all. So the handles now have stitches on them. Not gonna be a problem, is it? Nope, it is not. So we are just gonna single crochet every single crochet. That's it. That's all we're gonna do here. Nice and easy peasy. Now this basket can be made with any granny square. If you want to do a different granny pattern, there's so many out there. I mean, you could get very creative. You could do mini grannies, like little tiny squares, and make tiny baskets. So when you're doing it, just make sure, you join your sides to your bottom, just like we did. Join the sides together next, and then go around your top. When you get to your top, just count how many stitches you have across your square. So if it's a mini and you only have maybe 8 stitches, say, go in either 1 or 2 and then make your chain, skip the same number of stitches as your chain was, right? And then join it on the other side. And then proceed along with all your single crochets like this. So this project could be very versatile. You can get very creative with it and make all sorts of different style baskets with different style grannies. So give it a try. It's a nice one to have in your little book of patterns. I have a knitting one and I have a crochet 3-ring binder that I keep my patterns in. And sometimes, it's just nice to sit and look at them and go back and say, oh, I remember when I made this, or I want to make this again. It's always so nice. So it's helpful to have a little library for yourself of patterns and things that you like. There are some I put notes on them that I'm like, okay, I don't think I'm ever going to make this again. It was just too much. Or, took too many different colors or what have you. We always have reasons. But notes to yourself is helpful because you don't want to start something again that the first time around you weren't so excited about. Or maybe you have thoughts of different color schemes or who you want to make it for, different ideas. I do like to look through them before the holidays for things that I want to make for folks. It kind of gives me ideas, sparks the imagination a little bit. So, all right, we're getting near the end here. We're doing so good. Look at that. And we are going to join when we get there. So, single crochet. And then that was our chain. So we'll join to our first single crochet, yarn over and pull through again for a slip stitch. Okay, pull that up. We're done. Now I say I'm done. That's as many rounds as I'm going. If you want this thicker, just keep going if you'd like. You just do you, like we're saying. You make it your way. Right? Okay, so we want to tuck in all these crazy little tails. These at the top. If you feel like it's kind of loosey-goosey, if you don't like how it is, you can, with your yarn needle, just sew that in a little tighter because that can happen sometimes. See this one to me right here? There's my knot, right? And it just feels a little loosey-goosey, so I might sew it in there a little bit and tie it in this one too. I don't know, maybe, we'll see how it is. But all these other tails all need to be tucked in. So a little bit of tail work there. But this is it. This is the granny basket. And I don't know. I think it's so cute. And I think the possibilities are endless on the different granny squares. The handles, so cute. It just adds a little bit of cuteness to it. You know, you can always put a little tassel on there or something just to make it decorative. And just a thought to throw this out here. I think this will be really cute with a plant in it. You know, I think it'd be really cute around a planter. Maybe that's just me. I don't know, because I'm a plant girl. I love plants and gardening, so it's a thought. But that's your granny basket. I enjoy being on this journey with you. Give us a like and subscribe if you'd like to see other videos as they come out. But yeah, enjoy this. Take your time with it. Have fun with it. Tuck in all your tails and get it all prettied up. And I'll see you next time. Thank you and have a joyful day.